Hello everyone, today we'll be playing The King is Watching, a roguelite kingdom builder. Okay. Welcome to your kingdom. Your Majesty, the kingdom stands ready. Though much remains to be built, let us proceed to your tower. There are matters most urgent to attend to. I like the talking duck. Oh, preparation. Goodness. Tutorial. Should this be your first time, I highly recommend starting with the tutorial. It will provide all the guidance you need to rule wisely. This is my first time, so we will be doing the tutorial. New building available. Welcome to your kingdom. Greetings, King. I am Gustav, your loyal advisor. I'm here to remind you how to manage your kingdom. Duck. It's awesome. Water. Strong economies build strong empires. To start off, build a couple of wells. They produce water, which is essential for basic production. Alright, so... King's Gaze. Your kingdom depends on your supervision. Only buildings within the area your gaze covers will work. Okay. You can move and rotate it using both mouse buttons. So move. We'll get another well down. Okay, so right click. Moves it, rotates it, and then the left moves it, right rotates it. Now that your wells have brought enough water, it's time to place a wheat field. Alright, wheat field costs water. He is watching intently over there. Morale effect increases damage dealt to all units by 1% per morale. Okay, I'm sure they'll explain that. Timeline up here. You are doing great, my king. Ruling the kingdom is not only about the growth of the economy, but also defending against enemies. We know that the goblins have planned raids on your castle, and you can view them on the timeline. Recruiting peasants. You cannot recruit any skilled troops yet, so arm your peasants for now. Construct a peasant hut and recruit a couple of them. Note that the recruitment cost is listed in the building tooltip. Okay, so you can look at stuff while it's paused, which is nice. So small peasant's hut, so 10 seconds to produce 2 of something. So you gain a peasant, you lose 8 food. Recruits weak peasants to fight for you. Costs 30, I guess that's the building. 30 water, 15 wood, and 15 wheat. Peasant has 35 HP, 0 damage per second. It's a grunt. And plus one to all production for each peasant on the battlefield. Oh, that's good. So we'd want to get a lot of peasants. So it costs wheat. So let's put one here. We do want production, right? So let's try that. We can speed it up. We can pause. Different speeds here. We'll speed it up for now. Bring that back down. Troop capacity. Sire, the hut has reached its recruitment limit. If you want to recruit more peasants, you need to build a new hut. So we'll pause for just 1 second here. So it looks like we have the enemies come at these different flags. So we're going to have 1 goblet bandit. That doesn't seem very hard. Looks like we can have a limit of 4 people. So need more water. Then we can build another hut. No artifacts yet. So once we get the water, we can build another hut. Come back over here, we'll get some more peasants so we can get that bonus production. It looks like we need wood to increase our unit limit. So next we will work on wood. Looks like you have reached troop limit. Having a large army is very important, so I recommend you purchase this upgrade as soon as possible. See if you can start producing the resources needed. Yes. Well, we need more water first. Then we can make trees. 50 health, 8 HP. 35 health, 11 attack. Alright. You have received rewards for defeating the wave. Claim them. Denarii, which I guess is the coins here, and a market. Market. Gold doesn't grow on trees unless you tax them. You can get gold by selling resources at the market. Your next priority should be gathering enough materials to build it. Well, like I said, need wood. Got those two. We'll put that here. That'll give us wheat and wood, which we need both of. You have everything required for the market. You should build it now. No, we're just gonna pause it for a second here, since this is a new building. Also says 1 second. Sells selected resources while active. Looks like there's maybe some upgrades on the side there. Boost production by 25%. Each active market provides 5 morale. And we know morale with this guy increases. I'm guessing this is like the king's bonus. Increases damage dealt by all units by 1% per morale. One from number of different units. So I currently have 1 morale. Oh, troop class bonus. Look at all those classes. Grunt, Rider, Flying, Range, Arcane, Warrior, Champion, Undead. Okay, so where do we want to put this? It sells stuff. Probably put it with like the wood and the wheat maybe. The market is complete. Good job. To start selling, you need to choose the type of resource you're going to sell. Right now you only have wheat to sell. Open the management menu and select the wheat icon. So we have wheat, flour, maybe like coal, iron bar. I don't know what the hell that is. So we'll do that. There we go. So we're gonna sell wheat. Next wave we have 2 goblin bandits and 4 wall busters. I don't know what a wall buster is. Almost improve that. Getting lots of gold bars. Not Resource limits. The building has almost run out of its resource. When the limit is reached, the building will be destroyed, so be prepared to replace it with another wheat field or tree. We need water for that. So why don't we do that? Place another wheat field down. Then we're gonna go back up to that. Oh, my people are getting wrecked. These have 0 attack, so it looks like they just attacked the wall. They have 230 health. Wow. That's a lot. Castle HP. Your castle walls have received damage. Keep them intact if you don't want goblins to get inside. Yeah, ideally we don't want that. Alright, won that battle. 10 denarii, an archery, and an iron mine. New troops. You have received an archery. Some proper troops will be useful right now as raids are getting tougher. Let the archers shower the enemy with arrows while the peasants do the close-up negotiations. Alright, so we're going to pause so we can read these new buildings. So archery takes 15 seconds, requires wheat and gold bars. Get crossbowmen. We need, what was it? Iron? So we need iron, gold bars, and wood to make the archery range. And then we need wheat and gold bars to recruit them. 50 HP, 13 damage per second, plus 4% to HP of warrior troops for each crossbowman on the battlefield. We don't have any warriors. I do mostly want the peasants for the production. But we can also get some archers in there too. The limit up. Oh shoot. That didn't do me any good. I thought I was going to be able to get more peasants, but I guess I have to buy more peasants' huts to do that. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this. So we're going to need wood, iron. I need more wood too. So let's get some water. So we're going to need lots of wood. So then we'll switch. Now we're going to need iron and lots of wood. Just until we can build this. So now we have the archery range. We'll go ahead and get our archers. Can make 3 of them. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough gold. Can't do that. So we need 8 gold per. So 16, we need 24 gold. This is gonna be tough. So that'll give us wheat in our archers. We also need a lot of gold bars. Alright, so they are on their way. 104, and then 50 and 8. Let's see how these crossbowmen do. Oh, my poor little peasants are getting wrecked. These guys cost just wheat. Alright, Denarii, a spell. Fissure. Creates a fissure that damages enemies for 220 damage. For deforestation. Chop chosen trees to get 40 wood per tree. Be careful, there's a 20% chance that any given tree will spawn an enemy instead. Let's go ahead and do deforestation. Crystal Mine and Magic School. Looks like you received a spell. Some of them can drastically change the tide of battle or give you bonuses. Drag and drop them into the battlefield when the opportunity arises. You can produce your own spells with the buildings that you've just received. So pause real quick. Crystal Mine yields crystals. I need gold and iron. So I might actually need to get a wheat field up there. Definitely need to be able to use more squares. I need to focus on getting more gold if I can. And then this costs crystals to slowly generate basic spells, which costs wood and gold. So there's definitely a lot to remember. So it is good that you can pause it. That is going to be helpful. It does seem like there's definitely a lot of information to remember. So I want to get my units back. Because we have four goblin bandits showing up. So we want our units to fight. Once you've recruited a sizable army and reached the unit limit, you may want to get rid of weaker units to reorganize your troops. Click Management in the Army tab. Here you can see all the troops that you have recruited. You can order units to go into the barracks where they won't be able to participate in fights. This is useful when you wish to hire new, stronger troops but don't have the space in your army. Troops in the barracks can be let out later and can serve as a backup army. That's pretty cool. I don't have to worry about that right this second, but get some more peasants. And then we are going to switch to... So we'll speed it up a little bit. Let these guys fight. Denarii, Wood, Militia Camp, and Prophecy. Prophecy. King, you have been given a prophecy. Here you can determine the next 3 waves of enemies that will attack you. With stronger foes come better rewards, but be wise, not all treasure is meant to be won. An enemy wave that's too strong could wipe your castle away. Now make your decision so we can continue. So looks like inevitable is what we have to do. So we have basic production reward, which would be nice. 45 resources. Depends on what resources it gives me. Basic production again. And Denarii. So let's do basic production, Denarii. Now we have extra stuff for extra rewards to make the wave harder. So this is bandits, 50 HP, 7 damage per second, 100 HP, 4 damage per second. Could do that with 2 basic productions. Swordsmen are kind of strong. 105 HP, 13 damage per second. This is going to be the harder one. Spell, Kingdom Infrastructure. Not sure what that is. And a building upgrade. We'll do Kingdom Infrastructure, see what that is. I don't want to make the waves too hard. Building upgrade would be nice. Why don't we try a spell and a building upgrade? I don't know what the advanced production is. We'll start off with the basic production. And hopefully we didn't just make that too hard. So we need, for this we need more gold. Oh, we got a warrior. We need for warriors. We need more gold. Let's put that down, and then we need wheat and wood. What was it about warriors? Warriors and archers? Something with the archers? Plus 4% to HP of warrior troops for each crossbowman. So we need more wood to increase that. And then we're also gonna need wood. Could use another wheat field. Could also use more wood. Why don't we do... Need to upgrade that. Need a lot of gold for that. So we're gonna get another wood. We're gonna switch back to that. Let's use this. Oh, maybe not. Destroy buildings. If you ever wish to okay, this is how you do it. If you ever wish to remove a building from your castle, you can enter demolish mode and destroy it. You will be able to construct it later. Just remember that the spent resources will be lost. Alright, so there are consequences, of course. Now that you've received a new troops building, you can replace the peasants with stronger troops. You should demolish one of the peasant huts and construct the camp. I kind of wanted to keep it, to be honest. So we can go... Go ahead and put this here. Chopped chosen trees get 40 per tree. Alright, so that was nice. So I got a bunch of wood and didn't spawn a monster. So now we can upgrade our limit. And we can recruit some warriors. So next is going to be a lot of stuff going on there. So these guys, we need wheat and wood. So we're definitely going to need some more wheat farms. We're going to need more water to make more wheat farms. Alright, here they come. Let's see how this battle goes. Sorry, most of the troops you can recruit have their own unique trait which affects the battlefield or production in some way. Some troops work exceptionally well with others. You can view the traits of the soldiers you have by hovering over a building or a unit icon in the barracks. Yeah, the warriors and the crossbowmen go together. Basically. Yeah, so we just wrecked those guys. 10 denarii, basic production. Okay, so that lets me clay mine, great bushes. We haven't even seen those resources yet, so we're not going to worry about those. Kingdom infrastructure. Whoa. Monument to the King's Gaze. Adjacent improvements start working without needing to watch them. That's pretty cool, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Worshipper's Sanctuary. Sacrifices black sheep. Receive permanent morale for each sheep sacrificed. Well, that requires clay. Wheel of Fortune creates a small resource pack. I don't have any extra gold bars. I need a lot of gold bars. So, I don't have a way to make clay. Or black sheep. Wonder what recycle does. Oh, it gives me denarii. I don't think any of that, it just doesn't seem like any of that does me any good right now. I can also re-roll for denarii. Yeah, let's try it real quick. Buddhist Temple does nothing but has useful passive upgrades. So passively increases all production. Passively increase damage dealt by all troops by 10%, and passively increase spell damage by 10%. That's pretty good. Tavern provides 10 morale while active. Multiple taverns do not stack. That's an extra 10% damage. Executes one of your grunt units and provides denarii for each unit. Whoa. That could be helpful. I'm guessing there is like some kind of trader or something. I think we're about to see a trader. That's what you're going to use denarii for. We'll go with the passive buffs. Yeah, trader. Looks like the trader has arrived. He sells a variety of items, buildings, spells, resources, and more. I would recommend buying one of these artifacts, but the choice is yours. So, receive 25 wheat at the start of each wave. Gain 2 wine when you kill an enemy. I don't know what wine does. And gain a spell of your choice 2 times. Alright, so we also have a clay mine, sawmill, iron mine, hunters, produces hunters that slow down enemies with their ranged attacks. Plus 10% to attack speed of flying troops for each hunter on the battlefield up to 100%. Academy of Nature recruits healing mages. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Black Sheep. Creates helpless black sheep that provide morale. Other buildings may have use for them. Morale's nice. I can't really make a lot of crystals right now. Then we have the tavern. It looks like these are spells. Applies a 30% move speed and 30% attack debuff to enemies in the area for 6 seconds. Summons 15 blades that fall in a horizontal line. Blade damage is 60. And slow zone. Slows affected enemy's speed by 50% for 12 seconds. We can purchase resources. That's called metal. Alright, so metal wheat. Troop training. Receive as a pending reward. Each market provides 5 morale. Boost production of the market by 25%. That seems pretty good. But get 2 spells, why not? That's the only thing I can get. Hold on. Oh, pending reward, okay. Stuns enemies in the area of effect for 4 seconds. Bosses have 50% stun resistance. We'll do that. Fireworks. Launches fireworks that make people work 50% more faster. That's cool. Or call a meteorite to strike of a specific location for 110 damage. I kind of like the production. But we'll go with that. Okay, so let's pause for a second here. We need more wheat for that. What if we demolish this for now? Get a well down. We need a lot of water. A lot of water right now. Let's start collecting water. Moving abilities. Sire, planning the layout of your whole castle is a formidable task, so if you ever need to move a building somewhere else, you can do so by holding shift and dragging it to a new tile. Moved buildings suffer a production penalty for some time, except walls, so resort to this only when you must. Okay, so hold shift and drag it? I could have done that instead of destroying that, but whatever, I guess. I don't really need to move anything, but it is good to know. So let's get... Pause for a second here. I'm not too super worried about that right this second, because we do want to get our production up. Okay, yeah, so we're going to need a lot of wheat for that. So let's get... We're going to get a lot of wheat going. From here. Let me get some peasants real quick so we can get our production up. Oops. Do you need some time to think? Press the pause button or space to pause the game. Oh, that's cool. During this time, you'll still be able to perform most actions like construction buildings or casting spells. So we can press pause the space. Holy moly. Space to pause, and then press space again to unpause. So I just want to get, it's only a 2% production, but whatever. I'm about to fight some people anyway. And after that, we're going to need lots of wheat. So we want to get this. Yeah, those soldiers are definitely way better than the peasants, that's for sure. Sire, have a look at the people's morale. Different kings have different morale effects, and for you, the damage dealt by all of your troops is boosted. There are different ways to increase it, such as producing wine. Yeah, I guess I could pause it and we could look down here real quick. So we got flour, produce in advanced production buildings, metal, advanced production buildings, clay, extracted in basic and established production buildings, area noble crystals, grapes. It's extracted in basic and established production buildings. Wine is processed grapes. Wine provides 30 morale for your troops. Whoa. It is consumed constantly when troops are in battle. That's a 30% damage increase. It's produced in advanced production buildings. We have meat. Does not drop as a resource reward and is produced in advanced production buildings. Fuel, industrial source of energy, is produced in advanced production buildings, does not drop as a reward source. And then furniture, that's what I saw earlier and was like, what is that? Fancy furniture can be sold for denarii in late game buildings, is produced in advanced production buildings, does not drop as a resource reward. Alright, so right now we do still want, we're trying to get our broader gaze going on. I think we're going to be okay here for now. Denarii, basic production. Oh, a gold mine. Oh my gosh, that would be so helpful. That would be helpful too. This would give me... I can't make wine though. This is more helpful right now because I need this for... so we can increase our gaze, and for units. That helps us with a lot of things. So we have summon an infernal creature. So we'll go with that one. Let's get this gold mine down. So we need a lot of wheat. Oops. Let's get our wheat. Gaze area upgrade. You have accumulated enough resources to upgrade the size of your gaze. You'll be able to watch more buildings, so get this upgrade whenever you can. Note that each king has their own gaze size with a separate upgrade path. Oh, okay. Oh, now I need clay. Just pause this for 1 second. So now we need clay, which I can't get. And then we need more wood for that. So what can we do right now? We can get more units. Need more wheat though, so let's stop trading. Or we can trade... Actually, I can trade iron, because I don't need that right now. So we'll trade iron. And then we're going to need more units. So we should be able to do that. Quite a bit of units here. These guys are strong. They're pretty weak. They're pretty strong. I'll just stay here so we can continue to... Oh, these guys are actually killing my units. With a lot of damage too, 34. Tutorial completed. Looks like that was the last of them. Great job. The scouts are reporting that many more are coming. The true test of your kingdom lies ahead. But for now, take this. You have earned 5 of whatever the screen coin is. See if you can purchase an upgrade or something in your kingdom. Ah. That was just a tutorial. Well, it looks like Town Denarii and Ascension Crystals. These currencies are used to purchase upgrades. Town Denarii are rewarded by defeating enemy waves, and bosses. Ascension Crystals can be claimed each time you successfully beat a new threat level or complete a challenge. Alright, and it looks like it's going to cost 7 of each. Okay. So that's going to be it for today's video. The King is Watching. It's a pretty cool game so far. Came out on Steam July 21st. You can get it for $14.99. If you're interested, link is in the description below. Definitely gonna check this game out some more. Really enjoying it so far. So if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment below, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.